Hey folks, Kathy here with Living Miracle Homestead. Well, as y'all know, some of you, I had my bottom teeth removed and a denture made. Well, I'm not having much problems with that. I'm having problems with the top, so you're not going to see much of me in this video. So I'm going to turn you around and show you the things I want you to see. So the dog tried to dig under there and get in there with the chickens. Go figure. I got to fix the hole. Oh. So my tomatoes are blooming like crazy. I got little teeny tomatoes all over the place. I don't see any more blackberries, but I'll tell you, those blackberries that I got off there were delicious. Of course, as soon as I start talking to y'all, the birds are going to start because they want me to talk to them, right? I don't know if this fig tree is going to give me any figs this year. I hope so. So, whew, man, oh man, I'm wiped out. Now, I'll be honest with you. I'm not having near as much pain from the bottom plate, which is where they removed the teeth. I'm having pain from the top plate, and I cannot wear the top plate at all. I already had the top plate. It was a full-on denture. So until I get to go back there and get that adjusted, I won't be able to wear it. So I probably won't do much of self-videoing. But I wanted you to see my trees are budding out really beautifully. This is the peach tree. More tomato plants. More tomatoes over there. I'm hoping these are red tomatoes and not yellow tomatoes, but if they're yellow, that's all right too. They're just, I like the red ones. They're more acidic. So, let me take you in here. And my pretty little quails are doing fantabulous. There's still too much shade on them. They're not laying eggs, but soon David's will be laying eggs too pretty good, and I'm going to replace these guys with some new ones. I still have not gotten anything done back there with the mushroom field I want to make. And I unfortunately have not been able to harvest quail manure. But David did harvest some more rabbit manure. And the rabbits are doing pretty good. Look out, Gingy. She also tried to dig over here, so I had to fill that in. But I got some eggs in here to get. Oh, only 3 girls, huh? Unless they laid them somewhere else. But that's where they usually lay them. They got all kind of goodies in there today. Some apples and pears and stuff. Hang on, I gotta use both hands. So they love them some apples and pears and things, so they got a lot of little treats in there. So I shared 4 of my birds with my daughter-in-law, and so my flock is much smaller now, but that's okay. I'll get some more. I shared with her my silky babies. 2 of those and 2 of the Americanas. One of them looks kind of like her. It's a Buff Orpington Americana mix. And the other one is straight Americana. I don't know what this one is. Sex Link and something. And that's a Sex Link. But anyways, they're all good babies. That one right there is a trip. That white one. I so love the males that was with that white one, but can't keep them. They just drive you insane. So if any of you guys want to know why I hate squirrels so bad, this is why. Yep. They chew into something. They only eat a bite or two, and then they go to the next thing and waste it. Fortunately, I can take the seeds out of these and feed the fruit to my chickens. But this makes me angry, and that's why I hate squirrels. So at least I got 4 out of, 8 or 10 that I pulled off. My trumpets are all in bloom right now. Oh, and I forgot to have David look at my rooster and find out why it's not lighting up at night. That's so frustrating. You buy something and you think, oh, I got such a good deal on this. I really like it. I want to play with it and let it shine out at nighttime for me and enjoy it. And then it works for a few weeks and then don't. But leave my tomato plant alone. They're eating my tomato plant. See? Get away from there. But this is my newest present from David. It lights up at nighttime. I'll have to show you that another time. Okay, so I wanted to show you some things that's going on around here. I let some of these lettuces go to seed that were over here on this end. I know y'all remember all that big old clump of lettuce that I had right there. I let some of those go to seed. Everything's doing really good in here. Something is after some of the stuff in here, and it looks like it might be spider mites. See how that's white and drained? So I need to get some neem and spray there before it spreads. Or actually I can get some Dawn into a spray bottle. And oh, there's me a tomato. I love stealing tomatoes in the garden. A little hard to eat with no top teeth, though. Anyways, this garden is looking really, really good. There goes some of that colorful music. I remember being a kid, raising my music real loud, going through the streets singing and laughing and cutting up with my friends. A lot of fun. Anyways. Oh, looky here. I don't think they were intended to be that small. Apparently there's something wrong with it. I have to get it some calcium, I think. Maybe I'll put some, or magnesium. I'll put some Epsom salts out here and see what happens. Give it a little drink of Epsom salts. But my one lonely little teeny strawberry, I bought several packages of strawberry plants this year. I bought 2 big, huge plants packages from Sam's. None of them. That's the only one that made it. And the ones that I got from Walmart, not one single solitary plant came back. So, I don't know. I need to find somebody who has already started plants that actually will grow and continue to grow. I just can't buy them from the box store and pay $3.50 a piece for them. I was so hoping that I could get them to work. But that didn't happen. This is my coffee tree. And boy, does it ever look sad. Yeah, it got hit by the cold, so that's why all these yellow leaves. But it is budding out really, really nicely everywhere. So I know it's going to look beautiful again. It just breaks my heart, though. It was so green and luscious and gorgeous. And this little guy, it's budding out nicely, too. And, of course, this is the umbrella tree. Ambarilla, or however you say this. Ambarilla. Yep, Ambarilla. And it is coming back really nicely. It got hit with the cold too. But you see all those beautiful leaves. I do need to up pot it this year. And see, it's got all those little sprouts on the side. Gonna have a lot more limbs. So that's doing pretty good. And I still haven't had time to get in here and redo this bed. But I'm gonna take all the dirt and stuff out of here and start all over again. Put the layers down in the bottom with the sticks and stuff, and then leaves and compost, and then let the worms do its business. And that's what's become of it. That's all dirt now that's composted down, because I compost in place, and it has really been really good for me. This one, it is you can see it is going down. It's probably shrank I'd say a good 2 inches, 3 inches, something like that. Doing really good too. And you can see everything in there is really healthy. I did harvest all the lettuce in here so that I could do the strawberries, but I think I'm just gonna scatter some lettuce seeds in here and let them sprout out on their own and eat away. I love this lettuce, and that's why I'm letting it go to seed too. Anyways, fruit trees, the citrus trees are blooming. I have to tell you a secret. I could see through that little crack, I could see Ginger out there by Oscar's cage. So I gotta tell you this little secret David told me. I don't see her there now, but she's fussing at the dogs. I mean at the birds. She barks at them and carries on, and they throw her their food. That dog has got a built-in disposal. She'll eat everything and anything. She loves the bird food. So, and I don't think their bird food will hurt her at all, but it's just, I don't like her to eat chicken food, but it's just funny. She is so bad. And there's me another tomato. Oh, and here's another one. Yay! This one's just started producing pretty good. And I got another little one over there, but it looks like it might be a different type of tomato, but I don't know. We'll see. Whenever the fruit gets a little bit bigger, we'll see what kind it is. Hopefully it's a little Tommy toe, I'm hoping. Or a little more cherry type tomato. I love the red ones too. And so does Lancey Poo. I don't know how we ended up getting all these yellow ones and no more red ones. Oh well. And of course back at this one. This one I have got to also redo, but the tomatoes are doing so good. I just holding off till they start backing off a little bit, and then I'll plant some more tomatoes in there, and hopefully by then I get some shade from this beautiful star fruit. It's lost a lot of its leaves from the cold snaps we had too, and we need to get those limbs off over there into my yard too, but I don't know when we'll be able to do that. And I don't know what's going on with this beautiful this is the goji berries that Holland and Lily gave me. I'm pretty sure they're still, well, maybe not. Maybe they're not alive. Nope, that's dead. Huh. Well, that one feels alive. So I'll just leave that one. That one's good. Yeah, these other ones I think are good, but that one right there, yeah, not so good. In fact, it's kind of rotten, it looks like. I wanted to grow goji berries for a long time, but just hasn't happened for me. Now let's go over here and look, see what's going on over here. I repotted some stuff. These are the German pink tomatoes that I repotted, some of them, but you can see I still have a whole bunch more here. Something's bit the top of those off, and those, but I have more there. I have lots of aromas back there, and brandywine's back there too. So I have a lot more tomatoes that I need to separate. Just haven't been able to do much, hurting pretty bad. So, but I wanted to give you an update. Looks like one of my girls flying around trying to get something. Some of the peppermint that I thought was dead has literally got greenery coming from the stems. So I am excited about that. And pretty much those are a success. I am going to let them grow for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to plant them in the ground, I think. I want them to sprawl so much that I can cut them back constantly and dry them for tea. Even though I like fresh, but I also like dried peppermint for tea. So, and I don't know how much longer I'll be able to use this thing, because you see how it's swaying now that I'm watering up here all the time. And this says Nevada lettuce, but I'm telling you, this is not lettuce. I don't know why it doesn't have a thingy. I believe this is my asparagus. I think somebody moved the things, so I'm going to put that in there. Put that there. This one says nothing either, but it doesn't have anything coming up in it. But I'm pretty sure that's what that is. These right here are dill. It's crazy. I just can't, for some reason, I don't do very good with dill at all. They did get a great watering. It rained off and on all night last night and today. So lots of good watering. My Suriname cherries are full bloom. These are the red ones. These are the ones I grew up on. My favorite are out back, and I'm going to show you those in just a minute. Oh, and before I go out back, My amarilla is fixing to bloom. Or is that tiger lily? I don't remember. But it's fixing to bloom. And David got me some, rescued me some orchids. Everything's looking so good. I've been having daffodils blooming. In fact, I got some over here that are blooming. They look so cute. I just love them. I think they're so beautiful. And I'm hoping that I can get them to spread. I thought maybe I might clear out this thing up here and make that all bulb type stuff, but I'm gonna have to put something down underneath it because something keeps digging in there and digging up stuff. So anyways, everything's looking pretty good up here. Let's go on out to check out that other Suriname cherry I want to talk to you about. I gotta go past my bees. I gotta be quiet. This is it. Check it out. It's full up there. And they're falling all over the ground. David was standing out here. I didn't even know these were, oh man, that was a good sized one too. I gotta pick me some. Hold on a minute. Well, I have to say, guys, they are delicious. But you have to watch out because see this one right here? That is probably got a worm in it. Don't see the worm. I've seen the evidence of one, so I won't eat that one. This one, on the other hand, looks good to me. Yum, yum. When I was a kid, we used to stand at the tree and just eat and eat and eat. And that's what I caught David doing this morning. He didn't even tell me. He's been out here. Yeah, that one's bad too. He's been out here harvesting and eating, and I'm gonna have to get on to him because he just was hiding it all from me. Anyways, I have tons of little babies that have fallen down and sprouted that I'm going to try to dig up and get them in a bucket because I want this out front where those guys wrecked my hedge. I have some big ones here, but I don't think that they will make it if we dig them up. But I'm gonna try it. My girls have recovered nicely. They're in and out of there all the time and feasting all this beautiful stuff. You can see all the beautiful little flowers that these put on. This is also a black one. It came from this one, I believe. Came from a seedling. And I just missed it and let it grow. And I like it, so I'm leaving it. And the apple tree is really looking good. Look at all those beautiful blooms. So I gotta get away from the hive. go to the garden. Okay, so I'll be super glad when I can bend over again and not throb. But check this out. Everything is growing really beautifully. It's getting bigger. Hopefully I won't have any problems with the squash bugs, but we'll see. And the peas are latching on over here instead of over there. I want them to go the other direction. Of course, we don't want this grass in there or these weeds to take the nutrients from our peas. Well, those can stay. Those can stay. But we don't want... Oh, and look at here. You know what that is, don't ya? Yep, sunflowers. I'm going to let those grow. And I'm going to take this out. I'm happy to see the sunflowers because I'll tell you why. I want to grow a lot of sunflowers this year, and I need to get busy on getting... I planted some, but they didn't come up. So I need to plant some more because I want to try and propagate sunflowers for my own use for my birds. Because y'all know, them monsters over there, they eat a lot. They eat. I harvest a lot of food from my garden, from my fruit trees for them, and I just really want them to be good. And I'm debating on whether or not I should pull these. I don't want them to split by the rain. They're still kind of green, but that one feels kind of watery. If I pulled it right in the house, I could get it to ripen up, but I really prefer it out here. And I need to get some more dirt in here. I forgot to do that. Oh no. Gotta get these guys covered up in a bigger mound. Oh. I'm not supposed to be bending over, but I can't stand to see grass growing in amongst my potatoes. Oh, and I must have dropped a seed or two out here. So I'm gonna have to dig those dudes up. Put them somewhere. I don't know what they are. I have no clue. They don't look like any. I bet you they're limas. Let's see. That one's heart-shaped. That one's heart-shaped. These are not. This one is. Those are bush beans. Like these. But those look different than these. So I don't know what they are. Oh well. I'm gonna plant them up in there, I guess. Something has been digging. You see how they do me? They dig up my plants. And I need to get some of them weeds out of them planters back there too, or else they'll choke out the trees that are growing there. Don't bend over, Kathy. I shouldn't have came out here because now my head's gonna be throbbing again. I should say my mouth, not my head. Looking good, looking good. Let's go back here and check on my girls. See how they're doing. Look at all this beautiful clover. something's going on. I hope they're not going to swarm. I need to get in there and check those. That was where I got all the most honey out of. But maybe they're just trying to stay cool. I don't know. I have to talk to David about that. I got to go back in and check on them girls. Okay, so it looks like we have another peanut that came up right there. And I got mosquitoes galore out here every time it rains. Harvested some catnip the other day for David. And it sure did pop this pineapple sage up really good. But look at these. Since I moved them over there, they're looking really good. Sometimes it's good to save an old plant and let it root new plants. That's what I'm doing with that one. Now this is my pride and joy. One of them. One of the things other than collard greens that I really, really love planting and seeing it root is this gem. This is my peppermint. I don't know why I said sage. But I am going to cut some more branches and try to root some more of this. And this time I'm going to root bigger pieces, so maybe it will grow faster. I really want to harvest. Oh, this has got some root. Yeah, buddy. Let's go plant this somewhere else. We're going to plant it right over here, where something has been big. That way we can get some more growing there. I wish I could get that whole area done the way I want it, but hey, I've got too much in the works and I need to calm down and focus on what I have. Right? Sometimes you overload yourself and it's just like, okay, Catherine, you just kick yourself in the butt, right? I think some of this, if I played around with it enough, I think it would be already rooted and I could just, plug it in like I did that one. We'll see. But for right now, I'm going to put these in the house and put them in some water and see if I can't get them to root. And I know I will. They'll be rooted in a few days. Oh, and I can't forget the comfrey. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't those blooms just absolutely gorgeous? I can't wait to learn and make some salves and stuff like that from this beautiful plant. I've got a big one out front too. This is my I want to say this is collards. I'm pretty sure it's collard. I'm pretty sure I put collard in there. So I need to harvest some more of that leaves. They were good, the last ones that I harvested, so I'm sure these will be good too. With all that cold weather, yeah. So these right here are some, I want to say those are calendulas. I'm not sure. Anyways, and back there is some ginger that is looking pretty good, even though it's uncovered. It'll do that sometimes. I gotta put more in covered, and I've got to get rid of this piece of glass too. Get it thrown away. I don't know where that came from. So I'm gonna end this video with thank you for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends, and give me a thumbs up if you can. And I'll see you next time here on Living Miracle Homestead. Bye now.